Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is healing, releasing and healing from the disgust of having been tricked into a marriage of convenience for the benefit or gain of the other person. And as I was setting up, there were a few things that I noticed as well. So this topic came to me today, but there are some details. So basically, this person that still keeps coming into our energy field is someone where we still haven't been able to fully cut cords and close any and all portals and gateways. And that's really because there was a lot of stuff going on, not just in past lifetimes, but also like in this lifetime. The way that we've been used left such a bitter taste in our mouth. So that was some of that bitterness from the past ceremonies, and we'll see if I'm guided to do more on that. But pure disgust when discovering how we've been used, but also there's an aspect of shame for having been used that way. And as I was setting this up, I'm going to show you the candle from yesterday. Looks like it has a spout here. I hope you can see that. I already hooked it up, so it's hard to kind of lift it up. But see here, there's a spout. So for pouring out our light energy. And I was trying to pour some, or I actually did pour some white wax into it to secure the black banishing candle, to banish this dark one, into this little vessel, and it wouldn't stay. So that's very significant because the dark cannot directly attach to the light or siphon the light unless there's the yellow, basically. So I had to use the yellow wax that's from Baby Bell, you know, that cheese, that small cheese. And that's really sort of sticky wax. And that yellow represents the toxicity of emotional wounding, right? So someone who is emotionally very toxic is a very wounded person. And they can only hook into our energy through our wounding, right? So that goes back to our childhood, and a lot of times that started when we were just really small babies, really, right? Because as babies, we started absorbing all the patterns that our parents had from all the damage from their parents, and so on, right? And it's that childhood damage, that trauma of the wounded inner child, the abandonment issues and insecurities of not being good enough, not being smart enough, not being this or that enough, and having to behave or be a certain way to be accepted and receive conditional love, right? So that's how these dark ones keep hooking into our energy. So that's where we have to continue the healing. And this is deep, deep wounding that we're getting to, that we only scratched the surface off before, because in healing there are so many different layers on top of each other. And when there's a lot of stuff gunked on top of each other, we're busy peeling off the outer layers. And bit by bit, we get more to the core of things, right? But when we're in the middle of all this stuff, sometimes we can't even get to that core. So now we're getting much, much closer. So having shame for having allowed people to treat us a certain way, for having allowed others to use us and abuse us, is a part of this topic. And through that wounding and that desire to be loved and accepted for who we are, when we go into relationships that wounded, we give and give and give, represented by this pouring out of that light candle. And we don't need much in return. We do need it, but we don't think we need it, because we're so used to just receiving breadcrumbs that we often subconsciously or unconsciously settle for much less than we deserve, right? So having attracted that into our lives, we need to heal from that to avoid these toxic patterns in the future, to heal from them properly, so that we can then attract the purely amazing and fulfilling, healthy relationships and those kind of people into our lives, right? And I think I'm going to need to ask for divine justice again, but we'll see. I just put that there. But the toilet paper roll is, again, for the portal, and the green cord here for the heart that is still being siphoned, right? And those dark ones that feel they can breadcrumb us and receive almost unlimited love from us, right? So that needs to be stopped. And even though this might be a person from our past, like long in the past, and we stopped talking to them, we stopped any and all contact, we thought we moved on, but if there are any unresolved issues, energetically, psychically, and spiritually, there can still be a connection through which they can siphon our energy, right? So let's do as much as we can today, and then we'll see how well it all goes, and if other ceremonies are required. I have a feeling that since this is a very heavy one, the energy has been very heavy on me for, I don't know, at least a week, I think. I didn't keep track exactly, sorry. And actually a feeling of nausea, which is when extreme hate and resentment is projected onto us. But that also brings up and brings out what we still carry within us, right? So we have resentment towards those people that used us, and that needs to be released as well. Okay, I think that's it. And I put some mustard there again. I think I'm going to need to remove that again as well. But again, I may be guided to leave it, but most likely I think I'll need it to just pull out more of those nasty energies. Whoops, and it's already falling. Ha, good sign. Okay, so let's smudge. Okay, please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies and transmute any and all dark and low vibrational and unhealed energies into pure divine love light energy, and help us fully reconnect with our own divinity and that which is all around us. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay, dear Creator, higher power, source and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors that are in the light, dear Mother Earth, powers of all four directions, powers of the east, powers of the south, powers of the west, powers of the north, powers of all four elements, air, earth, fire, water, and all other benevolent powers, forces, spirits, and beings of the universe that are of the light. Please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Thank you for all the strong guidance today and every day, for all the protection, for all the blessings that we experienced today, for all the positive interactions we had with people today. Thank you for showing us that this stuff really is in the past, even if we're still dealing with some of the fallout of that. Ooh, whoops. Sorry, I just hit the tripod and again. Sorry about that. I was just guided that some paper was needed for the soul contract as well. And this one actually applies very well to my ex, who was Francophone and appears to any observer to be a great guy, but when in a toxic narcissistic relationship with him, is experienced differently. So that is actually the perfect representation, and I'm going to bunch that up to represent our soul contract that shall be null and void now. So I'm just going to put that here for now. Okay, I can actually just start with that. Okay, so thank you, spirits. So let any and all soul contracts that we've had with this really dark, unhealed, low vibrational, narcissistic person in our lives that has continued to hook into our energy, to siphon us, to create dark energy interference, to send us black magic, evil wishes, ill intentions, and anything of that sort. Let any and all soul contracts with that person now and forever be destroyed, removed, nil and void, and done and finished. That will go into the next fire. And through, wait, I need matches. I don't want to move those candles. And through the lighting of this black candle, all of their energies, all of their access to us shall be banished now and forever from our energy field. Our contracts are done. And any and all remaining cords to our heart chakra, where they've been siphoning our energies and accessing our energy field, shall now and forever be cut, severed, and removed. And our heart shall be freed from this toxic siphoning. Oh, it feels like we can breathe more fully again. It's like that was such a restriction on our heart chakra. It was limiting us. It was restricting us. It was putting us in a cage, emotionally speaking. That is now done and finished. Let's cut that into a bunch of small, tiny pieces. No longer wanted, and they shall no longer have any access to us, and even any remaining cords from their side shall be removed as well. They shall have no access to us anymore. Any and all cords, portals, and gateways shall now and forever be cut, removed, and finished. Throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime and moving forward. And that shall be applied to us physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, psychically, spiritually, and karmically, and in any and all other aspects that we may not even be aware of. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh, all energies must be returned to the original person where they originated from. So all of their energies shall be returned to them, and we call back all of our energies, all of our power, our wishes, hopes, dreams, desires, our abundance, and any and all other things that were blocked, limited, destroyed, interfered with, and messed with. Anything that was siphoned from us, was withheld from us, shall now fully and completely stream back into our lives, full force. We shall receive abundance in all areas of our lives now, and they shall receive everything that they have sent us back to sit in their own energies, and they shall be sealed into that with a mirror. So that they finally learn to face themselves. I ask for divine intervention, justice, and protection from these evil ones. I ask for their full-blown instant karma and divine punishment. Now and forever, they shall receive everything that they have sown. They shall reap what they have sown. But at the same time, send them their tower moments, their spiritual awakening and help them on their healing journey. Send them lots of love and light so that they can find their way out of the darkness they're in right now, that they're writhing in. Like, whoa. And so it is. I have spoken on behalf of our divine team. And so it is. All my relations, all our relations. And all of the toxicity that is in us because of those toxic connections and all the disgust, anger, hate, and resentment that we may still feel, that may still be buried within us, even if we're not consciously aware of it, shall be fully and completely removed from us. We shall be cleared of all this toxicity. It shall come out, trickle out, and be released into the fire. Shall be removed and cast into the fire for transmutation, to be transmuted into pure divine love light energy and returned to source for reintegration. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Oh, wow. Okay. Let any and all damage, let any and all damage be reversed for all of us, including those dark ones, because they feel like the victims. Help them heal from all of their own childhood wounds as well. And let all the toxicity start streaming out of them as well and be released as well. Oh. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. And if there are any children from those kind of unions, help them fully and completely heal from all that toxicity as well, so that the abuse stops with this generation, with us. And let our inner child be healed, be comforted with this orange blanket, especially the sacral chakra became really damaged because of this toxic relationship. So we're now healing. All the divine energies are flowing straight in there. It's like a very gentle whirlpool of divine light in our sacral chakra that is just swirling around gently, healing everything and transmuting any of that darkness, all of that darkness, any of the damage that this darkness has done. Oh. And take a deep breath in, breathing in, breathing in that pure divine energy. And breathing out any remnants of resentment and disgust. Any resentments of self-blame, of shame, any guilt that we may have taken on, and any and all other dark and low vibrational emotions, any depression, any fear and anxiety, any resentment, anger, hate, rage, and anything else that is keeping us from fully and completely releasing this whole chapter of our lives. Help us fully understand how it benefited us in our growth and healing. In healing from toxic family patterns, and blessing the experience with love and that person, and releasing it with a blessing, freeing all of us for all eternity, allowing us to move forward unhindered and continue our healing journey, continue our ascension, and simply being on the spiritual path, stepping into oneness, and being more and more connected with our higher self and the divine, and just being. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay, let the ceremony now be finished. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. And accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. And let the ceremony now be fully and completely finished, but shielding and protecting us forever, eternally. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching, for being a part of the ceremony, and for being on your own healing and ascension journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. Bye.